Hey everyone, Tac1421 here, yet again with another Minecraft Hunger Games gameplay commentary. And it has been quite a while. I've been sick over the past week, but hopefully you cannot hear it in my voice anymore. I am feeling much better now, and I definitely want to get back with some more videos for everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this gameplay for sure. This was a great gameplay in my opinion, and I was using the Boxer kit, and obviously you can tell at the very beginning of this gameplay, I completely forgot that I was Boxer because I'm hitting this person with just really nothing, just a wooden, plank or whatever this is, just a piece of wood. And I eventually do kill them, but nonetheless, I wasn't really thinking, and I was actually live streaming with Paper Napkin. He was the one doing the live stream, but recently I did get my live stream working. It's working quite well. I still have to do some quality stuff and work on all that, but overall it's going really nice. I'm going to be streaming a lot more, but when it comes to streaming, sometimes you want to spend more time talking with your subscribers and stuff who's watching the stream, so I tend to forget what kid I am, and obviously at the very beginning of this I was paying more attention to subscribers and stuff, and teaming with people than really what kid I was. And we did have a specific skin that you had to wear for this one, and it was the Darth Maul. You can see people were wearing the Darth Maul. We had a pretty good team. I think it was Ozgreen, Am1520, Paper Napkin, myself, and a few others, but the four of us were the main people that were doing the streaming on Paper Napkin's stream. And then you can see Ozgreen's teamed up with me now. The two others, Paper Napkin and Amp, that is, they ended up unfortunately dying at the very beginning of the episode, but we did find two people with us, and one of them is this Blaze guy, and the other one is the guy right there, Shorzy or something. But those two definitely were great teammates, and the four of us made it very far, you'll see. And right here we were tested. This was probably the biggest test of them all, and I decided to jump down here because Blaze hit me with a strength potion, so I thought I could really take anyone no matter how much armor they have or whatnot, because I myself had an iron sword at that point, so I definitely wanted to take advantage of that. And this guy out of nowhere, as we're kind of dealing with some stuff, just comes out of nowhere and starts attacking us, and collectively the four of us just take him out. And that was really a game changer because none of us really had too much armor, or like I had just like a chest plate and a helmet or something, and the other three didn't really have that much. So that was definitely a game changer because we got their armor, and then we became a lot more powerful from there. Right there, you can see Ozgreen had probably one of the best snowball shots I have seen in my Minecraft career, if you will. But he threw a snowball. The guy was in the middle of that platform. We saw him from a distance, but he threw it in the middle. He only had one snowball on him. It wasn't like he was spamming the snowballs. He only had one snowball on him, and he threw it perfectly, hit the person off. They combat logged, came back in. We ended up killing them. I think they actually fell to their death or something. Right here, the feast was about to start. We ran over to the feast like we always do, because if you control the feast, you can control the game, and we had 4 people, so we wanted to get a good position on the feast, so we went there as soon as possible. And with about 30 seconds left, this guy came over. We had a really nice shot. We hit him into the lava here. He ends up burning, or whatever, to his death, and then we just pretty much control the feast. We get all the items in the feast. It was a pretty plentiful feast. We got a lot of materials. I'm not going to show really everything because it's not that important. Nothing really happened, but I'll show kind of the aftermath of it all. And Ozgreen decided to dig down to this one guy. I didn't have any torches. I couldn't really see, so he dug down there. And then this other guy dies from just burning to a crisp. So just like that, really we're pretty much done. So it's just the 4 of us and left in the game, and we decided to have a 2-on-2 battle, Ozgreen and I versus those two, see where it went from there. And if Ozgreen and I won, then we would do a final battle of our own. So Ozgreen and I, we kind of talked about what we wanted to do, and it was kind of hard to really, you know, talk about strategies because the other two are obviously watching the stream. But basically, we wanted to single one of the two out, and preferably we're going to go with the guy that had less armor first, so that we can take them out quickly, and then take out the other guy. So that's pretty much what we did. The one guy was Thor, which is kind of hard to deal with, but you know, nonetheless, we did get the job done. So right here, we're going right after Shorzy, or whatever his name is, right there. We do end up killing him. Osgreen's on fire, unfortunately, so we have to back up for a little bit, but I take the initiative to step in here, but he unfortunately hits me on fire as well, and as I'm trying to deal with my inventory, he comes in and hits me a little bit, and kind of I was kind of panicking a little bit because the fire and, you know, not dealing with him one-on-one. He had better materials, in my opinion, than I did. But nonetheless, we do take him out. So Osgreen and I were going to have a final battle, and what better battle to have than in the middle of the Sand Temple. And this was a really fun final battle. The two of us enjoyed this quite a bit, and it was really funny. So what we did basically is we decided to use one of the materials in our inventory as basically our hitting material. So I chose TNT. I wasn't going to set it off as TNT. He had a bone, I believe, and then we both had slowness potions. We had a bucket of water each. We had some form of food, and I think I just mentioned we had some slowness potions, and then we had one ender pearl. He uses ender pearl right there. I believe I used mine a little bit later. I'm not sure if I actually use it or not, but we had the same amount of material as far as armor goes as well, so there wasn't any issues there. But yeah, this was a very fun fight nonetheless, and we both enjoyed this very much. But as I said early in the beginning of the battle, I forgot completely that I was Boxer, and that comes into play at the very end of this. And right here, he's just going to town, and he told me after the game that he was actually on 1 heart right there. I was on 3 myself, so if I would have kept on hitting him, I might have won right there. But I figured that he actually had the upper hand on me, but it wasn't the case, as we found out later. We do take a bit of a timeout here because there was a zombie that came into the temple, so we didn't want that to ruin it because we didn't have too much armor on, and we didn't, you know, I just took out my sword, took it out really quickly. But then we went back to the fighting and the action, the one-on-one battle, and for whatever reason I was trying to switch to my ender pearl to get behind him, and I just kind of decided not to at the same time, so I kind of switched between the TNT and the ender pearl, and what ended up happening, it was just my fist, and I didn't want to use my sword or anything, so I decided just not to switch weapons, and I completely again forgot that I was Boxer, and we were cracking up about this. I was cracking up about this. I'm like, oh shoot, I was Boxer, and I completely forgot. But nonetheless, I do get the win. Fantastic game from all of us. A really great win for Osgreen and I especially, but for the 4 of us too, just as a team of 4. I will continue to do some live streams, so please look out for that. Link in the descriptions below is to my Twitch channel. So I will see everyone next time. I hope you enjoyed this. Peace.